I think we need to talk about Barbie because it's done so much already.
Yes.
Today, it's already exceeded 700 mil in box office.
I can be honest with you, and I'll go to my grave with this. It's not touching $2 billion.
It's not touching 2 bills, so it'll touch 1.
Are you sure?
It's not going top 10.
It's not touching a bill.
It's not touching 2. It's not touching. Endgame is 2 point sign bill.
What's the lowest? What's the lowest grossing highest films?
That whole sentence. What's the lowest grossing highest films?
You not talk about I'm searching.
No. It's not touching 2 billion.
I'm curious.
But like people have said, it's like the highest grossing of all time in the first week, and it is, but it's not touching 2 billion.
But remember when you said that it wasn't going to be as big as Mission Impossible?
For it to hit the top 10, you have
do
to.
you remember?
2.9 billion.
Wait. For Barbie to hit the top 10 list, you have to go past 1.5.
Which is Avengers.
Billion. Which is the Avengers.
Maybe, but it's not touching 2 billion.
That sounds like hate, bro.
It's
that sounds
like
hate. They're saying, it's not. It'll hit a bill, but it won't touch 2 billion.
I want to pause right there.
Do
you remember when you guys were like, "Oh yeah, it's not going to be as big as Mission Impossible"?
I didn't say that.
I said Oppenheimer, not Barbie. I said remember because
play the clip.
No, because roll
the clip.
No, roll it. I said Oppenheimer. I didn't say Barbie. I had nothing on Barbie.
But it's actually bigger than...
It's way bigger than...
Oppenheimer's bigger than Impossible.
No, Barbie's bigger than Oppenheimer.
I know, yeah. I never
but also, Oppenheimer is bigger than Mission.
Did it make money?
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, I did say that. I did say something like that. I said, I thought it would do bigger numbers. I thought it would do bigger numbers. But to be fair, Noel took all the IMAX cinemas. Mission Impossible's not playing at IMAX no more. He took all the cinemas.
So what?
That means the chances of the sales are obviously tickets cost way more.
But it's different because with Mission, you can watch it in any format. With Oppenheimer, it helps when you're watching it in IMAX.
Yeah, I feel like anyone's
you know what?
Anywhere.
And you said this as well.
No, 1 second, quickly. We stick on Barbie in it, but I disagree. I heavily disagree with that statement there. But we'll get to it when we start talking about Oppenheimer. But I heavily disagree with that whole it needs to be watched in IMAX. It doesn't need to be watched in IMAX.
Because you tried out an alternative version of it.
Nope. We'll get to it. Let's do Barbie.
What do you guys think about
Barbie? Let's do Barbie.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Again, it was fun. It was very frivolous. Yeah, it was frivolous.
Callback. That's a nice callback.
Look at that!
Look at that. So he just tapped in Barbie on the search bar and the whole screen went pink.
Wholesome vibes.
No consideration for people that have epilepsy.
You think that's going to cause epilepsy?
Yeah.
No, they would have trialed it out on different designs.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, but sorry. We're talking about Barbie.
And I think I'm really glad that I did take the 24 hours apart from getting cussed out by someone. About trying to do that.
Last time we were filming, we were talking about, at one point I said, I don't think there's a point. Like, I was heavily on them, we have to watch the same day. And towards the end, like, I realised there's no point watching the same day. It's like, it's not.
And also, it was just hard to get bookings anyway. Yeah. Like, it was sold out everywhere. Yeah. To this day, it's still sold out. I tried to get tickets, like, on Friday to watch it again.
What? Barbie? Where?
I think Barbie's treated as, like, it's a film and it's also, like, is an event.
Yeah, no, it's like you go out, you have dinner, you get dressed up, and you have like
pink everywhere.
Yeah, so wholesome. Like it's nice, and it's like you can be in the cinema, like you'll be on the bus or on the tube, and you see a bunch of people wearing pink, you automatically know.
I always make a joke. See, when I see someone pink, I wonder what they're gonna watch.
So I think it was great in that sense. It created a community that like typically people were like, oh yeah, I don't normally go to the cinema. This is the first time I've been to the cinema in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like the first time I've seen a cinema that packed.
That's a very good point. I feel like a lot of people that don't actually go cinema went to go cinema to watch this film, which is the whole reason.
I don't actually understand why. Why is this movie so big?
Oh, my days.
No, I'll be real. Like, Super Mario Brothers should have been bigger than this.
Huh?
Super Mario Bros.
I hear what you're saying because of the IP.
The IP, yeah.
The IP
why is this movie so big? I don't understand.
But look at the casting. Look at the topics.
You're very bad. Man said Chris Pratt. You know, some people don't even know that it's Chris Pratt doing the voice.
Yeah. I mean, that's good on him, innit? Like, he did a time.
Yeah, that means he has no cell reach on that film.
But why is it so big?
The casting is huge. The music, the soundtrack alone.
I'm just Ken.
Yeah. So we actually put I made a video on YouTube saying the 4 reasons why people want to watch Barbie. The 4 reasons what I put down is 1, the director, Greta Gerwig, her roster of doing films is quite good. So people in the industry that know her want to watch the film.
Industry-wise, yeah.
The cast, got big names.
It's got everyone, like from Sex Education to Love Island.
Yeah.
Who was there from Love Island?
One of the guys from I think season
I don't watch Love
7
Island.
or 6, season 8.
I don't watch Love Island, so what else?
It's got the guy from Gavin and Stacey as well. Like it allows everyone who's seen someone from something else to be able to. It's marketable.
Yeah, because the thing with Barbie is every Barbie's different. So the sense of inclusion and diversity.
So that's the reason why people that are into films should watch it. But why do people that don't have nothing?
No. It wasn't because stereotypically, when it comes to people who are, you know, film buffs and stuff, they won't. I mean, I'm in some cases I would count myself as an anomaly.
You're a film buff, man. She's trying to.
I count myself.
I saw a comment. Like, let me finish talking, then I'll get on to you.
I said I count myself as an anomaly because I like Love Island and I like stuff like Sex Education. I don't like always watching serious.
You're a part-time film buff.
Yeah.
Part-time film buff. Only 20 hours a week. That's it.
It's a side job, you know.
Yeah. that part of it as well. And I think just Barbie itself. Barbie is a big American toy brand.
Yeah, Mattel.
It's huge.
I know how big it is.
The marketing they went behind it was extreme. The details they went to even explore certain topics was like mad. And love it or hate it, people like Piers Morgan, what's his name?
Piers Morgan.
Yeah, Piers Morgan, where he was talking about, oh, it's a bad thing and it's not that good. Good or bad, publicity is publicity and people are going to watch it because you've made your opinion on it.
Yeah.
I got a question. Do you think this would have touched the numbers it's touched without Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this supported.
It helps Oppenheimer more than the other way around.
Because
I think it helps.
The amount of money that Mattel put into marketing globally. They have an actual Airbnb house. The Barbie dream house.
Bro, there's pink buses driving around, bro. I think, like I said in the video, Barbie relates to pink. And so the marketing is so easy to do because as long as you add pink to it, you're talking about this film.
That's it, you're sold.
So it's very easy to market.
And Mattel is like owns everything from Hot Wheels, Barbie, like they own all the all the Frozen toys.
To make their own
they make so much money that doing the marketing for this was just easy. And on top of that, like you see the Ken Enough hoodies, they're actually being sold.
I like that.
I want one. I think we should all get one.
You should still.
So it's an interesting thing. I don't remember seeing Barbie on any bus.
Oh yeah.
I still see Extraction 2 on the buses.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen Barbie on the bus yet.
You didn't see the London Eye. The London Eye is pink.
Is it?
Yeah, they use landmarks across the world.
You know Doctor Who's the TARDIS he drives in that
pink
box.
TARDIS.
They made a pink one.
There's a pink TARDIS?
Yeah.
That's weird because I've seen, like, I don't go central that much, innit? But I've seen buses with Oppenheimer mainly. I've seen like buses for Extraction.
But
I ain't seen a Barbie bus.
It's a marketing strategic. They know that their audience aren't going to care about buses. They've done actual posters everywhere.
Everywhere. They've gone beyond traditional marketing.
You go to pretty much almost any cinema. I won't say every, but majority of cinemas you go in there, you're going to see the
and you're going to see the box as well.
The box where you go inside in.
So like already just. It's an experience.
The marketing was very easy for this film.
It was super easy because everyone's wearing pink.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to go and take a picture at the box.
Yeah.
I was included in that. Yeah. Everyone's having that.
Yeah, I jumped in, man. I'm a Ken.
Your dildo.
I'm just a Ken in a Barbie's world, bro.
Not an Alan.
I'm just Ken.
Alan is an ally.
That's so rude.
Alan is an ally. Alan is an ally.
Yeah, but Alan was on crud though. He knocked some people out though. He's like, I want to leave this place now.
He wants. So imagine being on crud. Banging next bare man and still leaving.
Yeah. He still had a neck time at the end. You know what I mean? You don't want to be a Ken, you want to be an Alan.
You want to be.
But what do you guys think about the film as a whole? When I watched it, I enjoyed the film. It was funny. I felt like there was a lot of message behind this film, but I knew there was going to be a message behind this film. I think before we told you there's going to be some next symbolism of messages behind it.
It was
still the trailers didn't reveal that too much, but when you watch it, there's a lot of messages in it.
So I'll be honest with you, I would only ever would have watched this movie without feeling needing to if it was like Joker, where it was very, very like kind of dark, like darkish, but it's also like that behind the scenes dark.
I think this is the female gaze's version of the Joker. This is that's been the running joke since prior to the trailer even coming out. That this is my Joker when it comes to the female gaze.
Or, maybe
because at the moment, ultimately it is, and without trying to put the spoilers in there, you're hearing this really critical disconnection of what it is on womanhood, femininity and girlhood, and at moments it was really raw for me, and I'm glad I had that 24 hours to process it, because while it was fun and it was lighthearted, it was also very intense at times.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just for women, it was the concept of self-reflection and identity.
Yeah.
I did learn a lot about women. I think that's one thing I'll give it a lot of props for. I learned. I'm so
proud.
I learned a lot about there was stuff that I kind of a question like, is this what you lot go through? And then watching the movie, I'm like, okay, now it confirmed something that I already knew. It also told me a lot of stuff I didn't know. So that's something I give it a lot of praise for. It was very funny.
And I think that the end scene, without putting too much spoiler into it, was perfect, because that is the rite of passage in womanhood. Regardless if you're a cis or trans woman, that moment is like very epitical.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I like the meta jokes. They made me laugh a lot. The whole
beach.
Beach up.
Yeah.
No, the joke. There was one joke.
I'll beach both of you.
I'll beach both of you, brother. You dumb what?
Oh, so this is a beach off?
No, there was one joke here. It was a very meta joke, and it was like, you wouldn't cast Margot Robbie if you want to prove this point.
Yeah,
that was a good joke.
That had me dying.
That was a good joke. I really like that one.
Like, they was getting deep a bit, then he froze. Like, she's not really the best person.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
Sorry.
Spoiler.
Yo, the narrating thing was really good.
Yeah,
I appreciate that a lot.
That was
and I also.
And I like the fact that she actually broke the third wall.
The fourth wall.
Who?
The fourth wall. Sorry.
The third wall. The third wall's over there.
The fourth wall.
Yeah.
Like, she actually broke into that.
No, she didn't really break.
She did, when she was crying, and then she like looked into the camera.
And said what?
She didn't say anything, but she looked at the camera. You don't normally do that.
But normally, like, if you're gonna break the fourth wall, you say something.
But it was impactful, because that was when.
You don't normally do that.
That's when.
Oh shit! Shut
like one-on-one a film.
You don't know this. You're going film buff. Trying to teach me pissed off.
No, because it was like when she was exploring her feelings for the first time. You know, when she was crying after she got told off by Sasha and her friends.
Oh yeah.
That's when she broke.
She got a fascist. Holy shit! That was intense.
Trust.
Yo, I'm watching that scene like, what the fuck? Yo, allow it, man.
And the girl was like, I told you.
Not told you, but what? I was pained.
Don't listen.
It was paining me.
You know what's mad? This film touches a lot on womanhood and like the hierarchy between men and women and different gender roles. But this might be mad to say, but I can't lie. Ryan Gosling's performance was incredible.
Oh no, he killed it.
He killed
Oh,
it. He killed it.
What?
His performance was too, it was.
And the
I
thing
know
is-
this film's about women, but he went in.
I'm sorry. I think
He should have nominated for Oscar. He went in.
in press, from what I've seen, he acts
He
like
acts like Ken.
no, he acts like he doesn't give a shit. He's
He's very opposite. He's very like chilled.
Yeah.
He seemed like he's someone that doesn't really like socialize.
Yeah, he seems like he doesn't.
From his
All these
interviews.
things is
Have you
don't
seen the
interest him.
stuff as well with Eva,
No,
the actress that he was in?
his wife.
Eva.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His wife.
I don't know who Eva is. I'm sorry.
Oh, should I type it in?
Please.
Go on, Maz. Carry on talking.
So there was like an interview, and they had a cardboard cutout of Ken, and they were like, "Oh my God, isn't this funny?" And she was like, "I have the real thing at home."
Ugh.
I was like, "Oh."
Oh, she was in Fast and Furious 2.
Oh, yo, waste, man.
Was she not? Was she not? Was she not?
I don't even know what sound effect to play for that, bro. I'm round. Look at where your source material comes from, fam.
Was she not? Was she not?
Yes.
She was late.
Yes.
Go on her IDMB.
Oh, wow.
Go on her BDIM.
Which fast was it?
Too Fast and Furious.
Yo.
Yeah?
Wait,
Yeah?
why is it saying stunt double?
Oh.
What the hell? Bro, man's bugging out. That scene right there, yeah? She mashed up
remember
Paul
that.
But I
Walker.
can't believe that's your reference that you know.
Go
Yeah,
on her movies,
No,
please.
bro, let's not.
She was in
time.
Hitchcock,
Bro.
man.
Trust.
Not Hitchcock.
Find other stuff, man.
What's that other one that with Will Smith?
What, Hinge?
Hitch.
Hitch.
I said Hinge.
Go on her
No free promo.
Go.
What do you want from me? What do you want me to go on?
Go on her movies. I want to see what other stuff she's done. I know her from that one movie. That's it.
Ava
Mendes. Yeah,
She even
Mendes.
did that film with Ryan, and then they started dating afterwards.
See, third. Look at the third movie.
Bro.
She was in Training Day.
Okay, bro, man. So you were saying she has the real Ken at home?
Yeah, she was holding on to the pride with that, and honestly, that makes sense. Did you see the reason why he picked up the role?
I can't remember.
It was a picture of Ken lying down next to a squished lemon. From his daughters playing with it, and he texts Greta saying, "I have to tell her story."
Yeah.
He did. He did.
Bodied it.
I got
He
listen.
bodied that.
Yodi.
I can't lie. He stole the show
Yo,
from me.
I'm
I
just
want
kidding,
to
yeah.
see him again, bro.
I'm just kidding. It's on my playlist, bro.
My favorite
I'm just
top tier gym banger.
Well, I'm just kidding.
Top tier gym banger when you're hitting weights.
Well, I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's another thing. This album had a great. This movie had a great album.
Yeah, Lizzo to start
Even
off
that
with.
Billy Irish song. I'm hearing that a lot.
It's a Billy Irish.
Billy what?
Irish.
What is her
Billy
name?
Irish.
What's her name?
Irish.
Alright,
It's a Billy Irish like it's fucking.
but the album's one of my favorite albums.
There was a Billie Eilish track in this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the album before.
It's the one
When she's
where they have the
all white.
montage.
No, you could tell it's Billie Eilish from like the way she just sings. Her way of art is the same. Most of her stuff in it, so
Yeah.
you can tell it's her in it. But this,
and then Tame Impala was in it as well. I was really gassed about.
He was in it.
Yeah,
Or music was in it.
His music was in it because
Oh,
you know
yeah.
when
Oh,
they
I knew
go
his
to
music was in it.
the
I thought about Kim.
real world.
Yeah.
clip it.
I really enjoyed that film.
Clip it.
But yeah, I enjoyed this film a
Oh,
lot.
it's 2 cans deep.
I thought this movie was really good.
No, that's it. You know, there's this so
Yeah.
I do have a outtake statement a little bit. I think it was a bit much though. It's a tad bit too much. On
terms of
the
what?
fuck the guys, love the women, fuck the guy.
It didn't say
I
that.
feel like at certain parts, but I feel like they found a good balance
But it
of like
didn't-
they did the message, then they got to the comedy.
But
did
it
the message,
didn't.
did the comedy.
It didn't really like say fuck the guys because even then it was talking about how the patriarchy even boxes men into stereotypes that they don't want to be in.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, so that's why I say it's a little bit like some parts like very like direct, like yeah, I get the point.
But it
mostly wasn't. Yeah, that's right.
most of it wasn't,
Most of
and
it.
then I think it was also really interesting to see that that scene where the old Barbie's next to an old lady and she's like, "Oh, you're beautiful." She's the original Barbie.
No, she's a
her-
daughter.
She's
yeah.
creator's daughter,
Barbie
yeah.
handler, so she's the actual inspiration for Barbie.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And it's interesting to hear that the execs wanted to
cut that scene. Yeah.
What do you not think about the whole Will Ferrell stuff? I think that should have cut out. Well, that Will
I
Ferrell.
feel like Will Ferrell.
that was a mess, man.
I needed more for him.
He did
Huh?
not.
He-
he
I needed more from
I
him.
need less. I need a
I feel
lot
like
less.
he didn't get into his full bag. And I think
I think it was random.
don't
It was
think- I don't
I think there was probably more scenes
I
of him,
think
but they
that
cut it off.
performance was not worth
Will Ferrell.
109 mil.
No,
Yeah.
They paid him 109 mil.
Yeah,
They paid him 109 mil.
yeah.
The movie cost 100 and something. Oh, what are you on about?
100, or was it 100? No.
The movie
Yeah,
cost
the film cost
100 and something mil, bro.
still.
What's wrong with you?
100
They couldn't have paid him 109.
No,
You
it
can't
was
pay-
100.
Bro, Robert Downey
Okay.
Jr. cost 10 mil.
10 mil?
Robert Downey Jr.
He
cost 10 mil.
probably got paid like a mil or two.
Yeah, so some, I
100
can't
is
remember.
bugging.
I think it was one.
No actor in the
1.9.
world's gonna get paid 100 mil. Maybe Jackie Chan.
Maybe it is 1.9. 109 mil is kind of crazy.
1.9.
Still.
Crazy.
The
No,
budget's
I
100.
can't
Budget's
remember the
100.
number. I can't remember exactly.
But you say it's not worth the money.
It was more than what Issa got, who played
Yeah.
presidential Barbie.
Yeah.
And she bodied most of her
Issa was
character.
really good in this film.
She deserved
her.
more
She's
than
really
what
good.
he got.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
But
I
to be
didn't-
fair, I think Will Ferrell has more of a draw.
Yeah.
He's more universal.
Yeah, of course. But the thing is, that I'm saying, like,
guess.
even like that whole side story with the
His
CEOs.
role made no sense to me. It could have been anyone that did that.
No, not even anyone. It's just, I'm saying that storyline in and of
should have
itself.
been Jonah Hill.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yo. What, and Channing Tatum as well was on the other ones. But no, listen. I think the whole. You good?
She went somewhere. Go
Sorry.
on,
She did long enough for me to clip every. I got like a 3-second clip of you doing that face. I'm used for everything.
Very memeable.
But I think that whole storyline was unnecessary. Like it was like one of those. You know when you watch a movie, yeah, and there's like a bunch of different storylines, and there's like always that one that is like, oh, I forgot about it, and so it comes out of nowhere, so random, and it pisses off, and we forget about it, and it comes back again. Like,
Yeah, that's what you mean.
That was one of those. It just came in and out, and I keep
Yeah.
forgetting about it and remembering about it,
Yeah.
and it just served no purpose, and it felt like.
What do you think about Sugar Daddy Kim?
Who's that one again?
Who's that again? There was some.
That was the guy
old
from
the old
man.
guy,
Gavin
yeah.
and Stacey.
That one.
Oh.
The guy from Gavin and Stacey.
He kind of came out and
It
left
was
my head still.
it was just mainly like Margot picking people that she really liked because this is like her producer stuff as well.
Yeah. I like the fact she's actually a producer of this film, not like
Yeah.
a
No,
executive.
she's like-
She really had like creative control.
You
of this
could you
one.
could tell where she made her choices as well.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. All in all, I enjoyed it. I had fun.
Would you watch it again?
I would still.
I'm sorry.
I'll watch it again. Man said sorry. Why are you apologizing?
I'm not gonna say again. This is one of none.
Man said it was good. It
He
was
wants-
fun.
he's-
Man said, would you
he's-
watch it again? Nah.
He's crying internally because he wants to watch Fast right now.
Trust.
Why are we doing this?
Can't wait for the next two films.
Bro, we can see Ava Mendes in the next one.
Just comes out in a submarine.
She was driving it.
Actually, did you hear that Gail was actually meant to play Barbie at one point?
Who? Gal? With the accent?
Yeah.
She's a horrible actor. Why would you give her that for?
What's your mind?
Nah, move a gal out here.
Amy Schumer was another one as well.
Amy Schumer?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I know about
that would make sense. She is quite comical as a comical actor.
Yeah, but
a lot of people hate her.
No, her version of comedy is not really that funny. Right?
So she's not funny.
Respectively, it's not funny. Right.
It's a no for me, dog.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Okay, well, Aquafina and Simu Liu. Yo, do you know what I find so weird, yeah? This movie came out at such a weird time because it came out like in between Secret Invasion. So I see Ben Kingsley Adair doing scroll, and then he's a joke on here.
Holding a beach ball.
one side, man.
Well, he's going to be in the Bob Marley bio as well.
I've seen trailer for that one. I'm really excited for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we all enjoyed
that wig was
Barbie,
terrible, though.
But what about...
It was absolutely dog
shit.
That
wig was terrible. Including Dua Lipa's wig in Barbie as well.
She did not.
Dua Lipa was in this movie?
Yeah, she did.
She was the mermaid Barbie.
Yeah.
John Cena was in this. Sorry. Spoilers. John Cena was in this movie. That was so cool.
I actually said, Dua Lipa, and your first man went straight to John Cena.
Yeah, because he was one of the mermaids.
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah,
mermaid pin.
That made me happy, you know. Do you know how that happened? Like, do you know how that...
No.
It was like a one day, like Margot and Cena were both shooting a movie in London, in England somewhere, in the same area, and she went to a restaurant. She went to pay the bill, and the waiter said that Cena took care of it. And she's like, oh, where is he? I want to go talk to him. Just had a conversation. Said, oh, do you want to be a mermaid in my movie? I said, yeah, I'm on it. And he just pulled up one day, just shot the scene and fucked off.
Oh, sick.
Mad, proper random thing.
Nice.
I was really happy to see that, you know.
How do you feel about the fact that there was no CGI in this film?
Yes. The set design is insane.
I love it.
Oh,
I know
it was amazing.
Did you see that they did they did that video with Vogue, where they did a video with Vogue where they did behind the scenes of how the production was, and they showed like they made mini versions of things before they made the actual large life-size stuff.
Yeah.
They went into detail.
Yeah, I saw behind the scenes.
Get nominated for a production design. For
Oh,
sure.
it has to be 100%. I saw behind the scenes of you know the scene where they're going between the switching to the reward.
Yeah.
So they go
I saw the different layers.
Yeah, like you see that, and I'm looking and thinking, is this CG? I honestly can't tell if it's CG or real. And I see
how huge it is. Huh? Remember the scene with all the executives on the bike? I saw pictures of that. I saw how like small they looked compared to the background.
Yeah. But like when I saw that behind the scenes, I'm like, this is really impressive. And I'm watching the movie, and this is like this. Most of this must be real, and it looks amazing. Like imagine, it's weird because it's like it does good, not in trying to make it look realistic, but making it look fake in a really good way.
In a fantasy way. Like,
yeah, it's really, really impressive.
It reminds me of when I was younger watching old musicals like Singing in the Rain, where it was no CGI, purely like making sure great set design was there.
But it wasn't realistic set design. Like even like the waves were, they were obviously fake.
Yeah, but it was still in a way that it was like, it worked. It's meant to be the Barbie world.
But
so it's meant to be.
It didn't look like a high school production.
Yeah.
It looked like a proper, like it looked, it looks amazing, man. I was really impressed with it.
And then it's not even just Barbie that did that. It was Oppenheimer as well.
Segway.